Hey guys, Sparks here with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video, and today we're going to talk PC, Chainsaw Man, some special announcements for the channel, and at the very end, I'm going to be opening a Pilgrim mold, so stick around for a massive L, because we all know how that's going to go. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive into the news first here. So they announced a PC version, I guess, a long time ago, and honestly, this kind of flew under my radar. I didn't even realize it back when they first mentioned this, apparently, but they're following up on it, and there is no official date given for it yet, but it says that development is close at hand, so whatever that means. I don't know if that means in the next couple of weeks or months, but we should be able to expect it soon. I think there's a lot of people that are going to be really excited for a PC client, especially content creators and streamers. It's a whole thing doing it on your phone, and we all know that emulators can often be very unstable. So a PC client will be great, and there's a lot of people that just prefer to use a mouse and keyboard for things like that. Personally, I like the form factor of the mobile game, but this is still big news for the community. They say that the basic requirements are going to be Windows 7. You need 8 gigs of RAM. You need a iCore 3, Intel Core i3, or similar, and you will need at least 10 gigs of storage. I don't think most people are going to have a problem meeting those system requirements. It's not really a huge deal. Also, for those of you on a iOS or Apple device, there is no word on that. I definitely wouldn't hold my breath on that. It's probably just going to be a PC exclusive version. If you are on Apple, you're probably just going to have to keep using an emulator, and if you're on a newer Apple with the M1 Apple Silicon chip, we all know we're still waiting on emulators for that because development for that in general is super slow, but that's kind of a whole other thing. Anyway, let me know if you're planning to use the PC client. It is, like I said, I'm sure very exciting for some people, and apparently it's coming soon. Now, the next thing that we want to talk about is Chainsaw Man. Now, you guys should know by now that I don't really talk about leaks on the channel. I prefer to just talk about actual game content, go over strategy and news, and just like things that are actually coming out that we can really talk about and interact with, and they're kind of like intended by the developers. But Chainsaw Man was like accidentally official. I don't know if there was like an intern or just miscommunication with some of the different markets. But somebody briefly put up a post, as I understand it, that announced it. And then, of course, it's been spread all over on Instagram and Reddit and whatever. People suspected Chainsaw Man for a long time as the first collab. Chainsaw Man is immensely popular and successful, so it's pretty cool that it is coming to Nikke. Now, a lot of people are wondering how this really fits in because they're generally melee weapons, right, in Chainsaw Man. But I'd like to point out that Scarlet in the story is also a melee using character. She has the sword, but functionally when you actually use her, she becomes a ranged unit. So I would expect them to do something similar with how Scarlet looks in combat. So it looks like we're almost for sure going to be getting Makima. Oh my god, she's the worst. She might be new most hated character, even over Su Yen. She's absolutely the worst. Probably someone's a fan of her, but anyway, for those of you that are manga readers, you know. We're probably also going to be getting Power and possibly Himeno, although I don't know, I feel like that's a little bit more of a long shot, but she was kind of in the background of that image. But definitely I think Makima and Power are going to be our units that we're getting. And yeah, so I mean, we don't really have any other information on that because, like I said, they just sort of like let that information slip accidentally, but I think it's going to be coming quite soon. You never know, it might be right after Valentine's Day. So if you've been saving, this could be an opportunity to get some exclusive characters, the first collab of the game. I have to say, in the past, if you guys played Destiny Child, Shift Up hasn't made their collaboration characters all that powerful, to be honest. Like, they did, what was it, Dead or Alive, and they were pretty good, but nothing that like you needed. There was also Street Fighter. I wasn't playing at the time when Street Fighter came out. And then they did Guilty Gear, which was really like pretty recent and not at all must-have characters. Like, they were just pretty mid. So I don't know. We'll see if Nikke follows in that line. And these are like really strong characters. In a lot of mobile games, the collaboration characters are really strong. So we'll see what happens with this one. Either way, it's going to be exciting, and I'm still saving up. I ended up not pulling for Soda at all. I'm definitely tempted, but, I think I'll get her eventually. She's not a limited unit. And from what I saw from other people's testing, she doesn't look as good in PvP as I thought she would be. And I thought that might be the niche that she would be in. So anyway, I decided to take a pass on her. So that's the news for the game. And now let's talk about news for the channel. So I've been working on a new profile image to use on Instagram and here on YouTube, of course. And it's been in the works for a long time. I haven't said anything about it, but we're going to get some custom art. You guys know I'm a big fan of Snow White, so you'll see kind of the connection to that. I'm using actual Snow White's picture as a placeholder for the profile right now. But I'm really excited. It's a really talented artist that's doing a great job. And yeah, it'll be exciting to see that actually here on the channel and make things a little bit more custom, a little bit more professional looking. And you see I already have the banner up. If you go to the channel, you'll see I have a new one that has a little more work put into it. So yeah, hope you guys like that. If you haven't already checked it out, and look forward to the new profile image that'll come out. It'll be announced. I don't know. I expect I'll get it probably before the next video. All right, I think I've babbled on enough about that. The other thing that's really exciting is that I am now an official content creator. So, like I said before, I didn't really talk about leaks, and now I can't talk about leaks, but that's fine because that's not really something that I want to be doing anyway. But it's super exciting to be joining the official content creator team. I'm now going to also be, of course, posting in that official content creator channel that is on the Discord, and hopefully it'll give us opportunities to grow the community and get the word out there a little bit more. I'm so happy for all the support that you guys have already shown me. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get to that mold. I'm going to pull up the game here, and it'll take a second just for me to pull it up. While I'm pulling this up, let me know, are you planning to pull for a Chainsaw Man character? And if so, which one are you planning to go for? I think Power is probably going to be most people's targets just as far as popular characters go. Okay, so I have a Pilgrim mold here. Before I pull this, let me know in the comments, what are your predictions? What do you think I get? Is it just going to be an R? I shouldn't jinx myself. All right, we all know my luck is like amazing with molds, right? So let's go ahead. All right, here we go. See if my luck holds out. Scarlet. Yo, it's because I gave her a shout out earlier in the video. She decided to show up. That is amazing, guys. So Scarlet is going to be limit break 1 now for me. I can add a star to her. That is amazing. That's going to be super helpful for special interception. I'm probably mining for salt right now. A lot of you guys are out there jealous. All right. Thank you so much for the support. I will catch you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have good luck as well, and I'll catch you guys later.